Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We're here in Sanctuary, where we're going to continue working on some Creation Club content. Quick recap of the last video where we did Creation Club stuff. We rescued a lot of dogs here. And as you can tell, I mean a lot of dogs. We also messed with a collar that lets us change the breed and the color of dog meat. We kept the breed but turned him into a white-haired German Shepherd, so that's cool. We got a new companion. This is the Sentinel AI control system. It's basically AI controlling a personless, empty power armor frame. So that's kind of cool. We got that coming with us, and it counts as an extra companion along with Strong here. So that's cool. I got both of them with me. And the last thing we went over was this settlement ambush workshop thing. It had a bunch of cool stuff we could build in the workshop. The only stuff I really built, though, was I built a camera at the front of Sanctuary, and I built the camera monitors here. If I view them, I will be able to look exactly at that bridge going into Sanctuary, and you can build them at any settlement you want and view any settlement from another one with those cameras. So that is really cool there. I like that idea. Today we're going to be looking at another workshop thing, a bunch of skins, and hopefully at the end doing a quest. But I'm going to be honest, we're going to be looking at a lot of skins. So I still have the settlement ambush kit thing open. You got an idea of all the stuff you can build there. We're looking at the VR workshops here, though. And I guess we start this by building a VR pod, which looks very much like the ones from Tranquility Lane in Fallout 3. I have no idea where I want to build this. I don't think I really want to put it in the museum there. I might just put it here. Does that fit there? It does, but let me turn it around like that. And then, of course, it's got to be powered. Oh, yeah, see, that's part of the problem there with putting it there. It won't quite work like that. What if we turn it around like this? Will the wires stretch like that? There we go. Now it works. All right, so I think we just sit in here, right? No destination selected. We got to hook a terminal up to it. I'm really not liking this location for it, so we might move it around a little bit, put it somewhere else maybe. But I guess for now, let's put a terminal in next to it. Terminal would be in power, I think, in miscellaneous. Yeah, a terminal, just like this. And we're going to have to connect it up to that, to the system. And let's see what we can do here. VR pod control. All right, so we got 4 different destinations we can look at. Let's just go to the grid world. Destination set to the grid world. And now when we go into the VR pod, we are entering the grid world. And we have discovered the grid world. This is a VR workshop. They are special workshops with a large settlement budget and free crafting materials. Build as much as you want. Real-world settlers or supply lines cannot be sent into the workshops, but virtual settlers can be generated using the terminal found near the entry area. It will also allow you to customize a number of other options. So basically, it's like creative mode for settlements, I guess? Now, it showed that I discovered it. Does that mean... Oh, God, it's an empty map here, but it does still show it, like, on the map. That's interesting, and you can customize stuff. It said everything you build here is free. You can start in attack mode, turn invincibility on or off, change the weather, change the music. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do with these. And yeah, like you said, it's basically creative mode for settlements. But that seems kind of boring because it doesn't affect anything in the real world with the actual settlements. We can open up the workshop. And I thought it said it added... Oh, yeah, so it does add, like, other stuff that you can build. I guess there's not any for the grid world, but you can see Capital Wasteland and Desert Island. Those were two other options for the VR pod, and I think we'll go ahead and check those out as well. We'll check out all four of them. I think there were four of them. Please exit terminal to continue. I also like how it takes your companions with you, even though there's only one pod. And neither of my companions could even fit into that pod. So that tells me that maybe they aren't real companions, that the VR simulation detected that I had them with me and made fakes of them. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking that. Alrighty, and we just pop out. Looks like we're already... Oh no, that's my power armor. Sentinel guy just standing in front of me. Good to know. And then let's switch it to the Capital Wastelands, which, if you don't know, is where Fallout 3 took place. So I think it'll be interesting jumping into here and seeing where it takes us now. Is it going to take us to, like, Megaton or to the Citadel, maybe? That would be a cool one. Is it going to be any predetermined locations? Or is it just going to be a general area that looks like the Capital Wasteland? And the answer is, we're in a building. We can walk out. This looks like... Oh, it's Galaxy News Radio. Yeah, it was a predetermined location. Okay. It's kind of cool seeing it in Fallout 4 graphics. You never realize how much better this game looks, honestly. What happens if we go up to the door? I doubt we can go in. Yeah, no, nothing on the door. But I also see another kind of obvious door over here, you know? I'm assuming they're all just blank. Yeah, okay. Can I scrap stuff in these places? I can. Looks like I can scrap a lot of stuff here, but as you can see, you don't get any materials for scrapping it all. And that's because, like it said, you just have infinite materials in here anyway. It's basically like you've gone into the console and turned on God mode. And, like, I guess that's okay. But I also feel like this area in particular would have been a really cool settlement to build in the real world. But we can't be that lucky, I guess. We cannot be that lucky. Yeah, I remember, like, in Fallout 3, I want to say the super mutant behemoth comes charging in from this direction somewhere, and you're here just meeting the Brotherhood and Sarah Lyons, and you gotta fend off the behemoth. It's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff on Fallout 3. I can't wait till we actually play it for the channel. My pod was in here, right? Yeah. I'm assuming all the terminal entries are going to be the same stuffs. Attack mode, invincibility. Yeah, basically all your creative mode stuff. But yeah, that was the Capital Wasteland. I actually really like that one. Like I said, I wish I could build there in the real Fallout 4 world. You know, even if it's without creative mode, it would still be a cool settlement to build at. Okay, good to know. Sentinel is still just vigilantly standing in front of the pod, protecting me from harm. Let's see. Next up is a desert island. Alright, so let's go check out this desert island. I do want to see all 4 of these. I'm not just trying to pad the episode. I want to show them off to you guys, and I do want to see all 4 of them for myself. So let's go to the desert island. Ooh, this was a quick load. I also want to check, because I'm discovering all these. Are they all on the same map here? No, they aren't. Wait, what's... Oh, Desert Island South? And East? Are there multiple desert islands? Were there multiple capital wastelands? That's interesting. I mean, I would assume there weren't multiple capital wastelands, though, because... none of the doors actually worked. But looking around, I'm not seeing like any way to a new part of the island or anything here. Unless, oh, I bet each one of these lights is a different workshop and a different location. And you can actually see the other locations on your compass here. I don't think I noticed any in the capital wasteland. But that also would have been cool if we could go to different areas of the capital wasteland from there. I would have liked to do that just to see how they looked in Fallout 4, you know? But yeah, here's Desert Island North. I'm getting the idea that this settlement is basically like the Vault Tech workshop one, the Vault 95 or whatever. Where it's just 4 different workbenches all connected into one. So that's kind of cool. Is there no easy way across here? Do I, like, actually have to swim across? I mean, it's literally right there. Maybe it loops around that way, but there's no way across that way. Alright, we'll go this way then. Try and find a way across this little river valley here. Make our way to that workbench, I guess, first. Jump on in. You know, it's not quite creative mode. You can't fly around. You do still... I'm assuming you'll still take damage. Like if you activate attack mode and get attacked or something. And if I jump from a height too tall, I probably still will die. That's actually a good point. Will I die? Or will I just wake up in the VR pod? If you die in VR, do you die in real life in the Fallout universe? I'm starting to ask the real questions here. Am I in any danger at all here? That looks like a high enough rock to test it. See if I take fall damage at the very least. Maybe they just turn damage off? What am I thinking? There's water all around here. I could drown myself to see. Let's see. Let's pop a quick save. Do I take fall damage? No. I did not take fall damage there, and I'm pretty sure that was high enough to. All the water seems very shallow, but here we go. How do I know when I start drowning in Fallout? I can't drown because I have the Aqua Boy perk. Okay, so unless something attacks me here, and I guess I could goad my companion strong into attacking me. If I attack him enough, I'll turn him hostile. But would he do damage to me? I think I gotta find out, right? Like, I gotta test this to the maximum. Let me discover this, this workshop up here. You know, another thing I'm thinking about, I haven't actually activated any of these workshops. So, like, do they appear in my normal workshop list? If I go into workshops, are they here? They are not. They don't appear here. And that makes sense because they aren't real workshops. Okay. Strong? Is he? Maybe he doesn't take damage. And if he doesn't take damage, then he can't become hostile to me. And he can't do damage to me. Because I'm pretty sure he would have been downed by now, right? Definitely. Okay, so I think the verdict is you cannot die here in VR. You can't, well, I can't drown myself. Maybe you can drown yourself if you find water deep enough, but I don't have, I have a perk that stops me from drowning. You don't take fall damage. You can't make a companion attack you. I don't think you can die in VR. Interesting. Alright, let's go to the last one. What was the last one? I'm trying to think. I can't remember, actually. It was the Capital Wasteland, the Grid World, the Desert Island. I can't remember. Guess we'll just have to find out. Alright, are we still being vigilantly protected? We are. By our Sentinel power armor and our army of dogs. I don't know if I noticed, but, oh no. Okay, they've unclogged themselves. I was gonna say, I don't know if I've said this, but before the episode started, all the dogs and all the settlers and companions were just clogged up in this one area here. And it was kind of funny. Okay, what's this fourth and final area? The atomic crater. Okay, this feels like a custom location, but it also seems very Fallout related. What kind of craters have been in Fallout? The Megaton crater? The craters from the end of New Vegas, Lonesome Road? Oh, this is literally just a part of the glowing sea. Okay, well, that made that easy. Are there any other locations to discover around here? Doesn't seem like it, so yeah, basically what you see is what you get here. You have a settlement in the glowing sea now. And I guess I can understand why people would want that, but again, it's not real. Nothing you do here at this settlement matters in the long term in the game. Basically, what I'm saying from all this is these settlements are more useless than actual settlements in Fallout 4. And I think I've made it clear throughout this entire playthrough, I'm not big on settlements, so for me to say these are even more useless, they're pretty fucking useless. It's cool, but useless. Alright, so now that we're done exploring all that, I might keep this VR pod here somewhere in the settlement just to show that we used it, but I think I will move it because I'm not huge on it being in that spot there. I'll figure that out at some other point though. There's a lot of stuff I want to move around here, like the stuff on the roof I'm not really proud of. All the stuff in this building I think should be moved around. I don't want to put it in that building because then settlers will gather around the caravans here, and I want the caravans to have their own spot. I don't know. It's complicated. I'll figure out something maybe eventually. But the next creations that we're going to look at, like I said, are going to be skins. And we're going to start by going to the armor workbench. And we got a bunch of different paints for our Pip-Boy, and these of course are going to be hard to see in this current one, or currently how it shows at least. But you can see there should be one paint for each major faction, including the Children of Adam. You got the Institute paint, you got Overseer paint, that's cool. You got Riley's Rangers. That one's a weird one because Riley's Ranger is from Fallout 3. They're a random little faction you get there. Okay. Let's see. There's Vim, there's Nuka-Cola. I guess I was wrong. There isn't Minutemen paint or Railroad paint. I have a list of them all here. There's Aquatic Camo, Desert Camo, Swamp Camo, Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cola Quantum, Overseers, the Institute, Adventure, and Children of Adam. And I guess that also includes all this other stuff here. I don't know. Which one would be cool? Let's check out the Children of Adam. All we need is oil for this, so that's not bad. Does it show when we actually... Ooh, it does. Oh, I actually really like how that makes the Pip-Boy look.
Okay when they're here.
See, now I'm curious, and I want to see some of the other ones. What are... I guess, you know what? We have time. Let's just go down the list. We got Abraxo paint. Not a fan of that one. That's way too dirty. Adventure paint. That's okay, I guess. Still a little dirty. Arcjet paint. That one's probably the best out of the dirty ones because it's still bright in color, you know? We saw Children of Adam. Let's see, Cruiser. Okay, that one's good for like a dirty look, actually. Like if you still want it to look like you're dirty, or your Pip-Boy is dirty and it's been through some stuff, that's a pretty good one. 5-star red paint. I'm expecting this to be perfectly clean and just like bright red. Oh no, it's literally just red with 4 stars on it. Where's the 5th star? Okay.
You can't just make another
So
one.
far, I'm definitely liking the Children of Adam paint the best, but we haven't seen some of the other faction paints. In fact, do we really need to see all of these? Do you guys want to see all of them? Maybe I'll just start cutting to each one just to speed this up a little bit. Okay, so we'll start with the Gray Tortoise paint. That way you guys don't see me go through the menu. So Gray Tortoise paint, that one's not bad. Haida paint, something like that. Haida paint. Institute paint. I find it weird that a lot of these are just red and white, but in different spots. Like, I would think Institute would be all white. And the Institute doesn't really use red as a color. So why is it here? Neon Sunrise paint. This one's kind of cool. I like it. I do, honestly. I still like the Children of Adam better. Overseer Veneer. This one looks kind of old and antique. But I would think Overseer would be Vault-Tec and more blue. I guess I'm wrong. This one's blue. This one is Racing Stripe. We got Red Rocket, which just like the others, is more red, but no white, except for the rocket down there. So it's almost solid red. I like that. The solid red looks good. Riley's Rangers. Is that their actual symbol that they had in Fallout 3 down on the bottom left? I can't remember. I feel like that would be the only thing pointing to this being related to Riley's Rangers. The tribal paint, which is more colorful than I thought it would but it still looks kind of tribal. So, interesting choice there. I like it. We got the Vim paint job, more red and white. Vim Refresh, which is green, lime green, and white. Nuka-Cola Classic, which is more red and white, but I guess it matches with Nuka-Cola. And finally, the Nuka-Cola Quantum Paint. I feel like I like the color scheme on this one the most, because you don't get a lot of purple in all these paints. And I just like the Quantum Blue in general. That being said, I am still going to switch back to the Children of Atom paint job, because that one is definitely my favorite. I just like how the swirls go on that screw on the bottom left and on the gear, the tuning gear on the bottom right. I just like the markings on it, honestly. But that is all of the Pip-Boy paints, and those creations. I think each one is a separate creation. I don't think they're all grouped together. So that's good for that. I'm checking my list now just to see what's up next. I think it's more skins, more paint jobs. Yeah, armor paint jobs. There are 4 of these. The She, Aquatic Camo, the Desert Camo, and the Swamp Camo. They can go on... Well, my page just refreshed on me. They can go on combat armor, metal armor, synth armor, and leather armor. I'm not sure if marine combat armor counts for that, but I'll double check. Yeah, no, this is technically combat armor, but it's not the correct combat armor.
Keep your mouth shut about this place.
So what I'll do is, Riley's walking off, of course she is. I'll go buy a marine, or a combat armor from somewhere. I was hoping Ronnie would be around here somewhere, because I think she's open 24/7. But of course I don't even see her when I need her. None of the caravans are here. This is great. Now I just got my sentinel guy. Oh, there's Ronnie. My sentinel guy is just blocking this up now. I like that build, but everyone gets stuck in it, and I don't know why.
Hey.
Castle Armory is at your service, General. What do you need?
Let me see what you've got.
Here's what we have.
Alright, what armor do you have? Do you not sell armor? Of course you don't sell armor. What kind of armory are you that you don't sell armor?
Let's see what kind of armor you've got.
At least you're still open, even though you're not at your shop, apparently. Let's get, like, just as normal as we can, please. I don't want to do a leather one, though. Why is everything, like, special and has all these effects on it? Combat armor chest piece. That's what we'll go for. And we'll see how we can modify these. I don't think I'm going to show off every one of them. It kind of sucks that it doesn't show in the workshop.
I gotta be honest with you. I feel more comfortable.
But I'm not going to wear this anyway, so I'm not going to... Sorry, I'm not going to, like, back out and show it every time. You can kind of see, like, there's the star there. That's something. Let's see, army paint. You can see the 3 stars there with the circle, or the 3 stripes there through the star, I mean. Atom Cats. Brotherhood of Steel. Children of Atom looks pretty cool. The desert camo is one of the new ones. I'm sure that's just desert colors there. Enclave paint, gunner's paint, hot rods, hot rod pink, shark, institute. None of these are the ones I mentioned. You got the Riley's Rangers too. These might be added from other creations, actually. So I might as well just scroll through them all. There's the swamp camo, Vault Tech, There was another camo, wasn't there? There was aquatic, desert, swamp, and she paint. And I don't see the she anywhere here. Or the aquatic. Do I not have all the paint jobs? Do I not have all the creations? That is a little bit concerning. Okay, so I paused there, and I went into the Creation Club menu from the main menu, and the aquatic weapon skin for where is it? Where's my... Excuse me? Where's the thing that I was customizing here? It's literally not in my inventory anymore. I mean, my Pip-Boy still works like this. Maybe it's because I was messing with creations with it there. Maybe it just glitched out somehow. I don't know. We'll get another one, though. She was down here. Anyways, I went into the creation, and the aquatic one wasn't downloaded for some reason. It did show that I still owned it, but it just wasn't downloaded. And there were quite a few different creations that just weren't downloaded. So I went ahead and downloaded all of them. They all should be on this file now, except for one. The Desert Camo Pip-Boy skin paint job. For some reason, every time I went to download that, the game would crash out of the Creation Club menu and into the main menu. There were no errors or anything that popped up. It literally just completely exited out of the Creation Club menu. So that's a little weird. That is the only creation that I don't have downloaded, though. Just the Desert Pip-Boy camo paint job. That being said, all the ones that weren't downloaded, they were all paint jobs for some reason. Everything else downloaded properly. Including a lot of Pip-Boy paint jobs that we didn't see. So, let me buy another combat armor chest piece again, I guess. And we'll scroll through the Pip-Boy paints that we missed. Out of my way, Kate.
I'm just so happy you found it.
Let's see, modify Children of Adam paint. What wasn't here before? The aquatic camo, Art Deco. I'm not going to show them at this point because there's just so many, and I'm not showing the chest pieces anyway. Corvega is new. Hawaii.
I really wish I could take one of the
Phenol
shirts,
resin, pop.
but that probably wouldn't be a good idea, huh?
Swamp camouflage. And yeah, those are all new. I would still assume that Children of Adam is the best one to me. Now, going back into the combat armor chest piece, we should see some new ones for this. And it turns out all of these different paints are just different creations. There's a faction creation bundle that I got. There's a bunch of fashion ones. If you look through the list of creations, I'm sure pretty much all of these will show up. But some of the new ones that weren't there before, I don't think Pikmin was there before. I know it's kind of lame, you can't actually see the colors. Curious if there's an actual mod that would fix that. I'm sure there is. I mean, this feels like there's even less than before, actually. Did it still not download them all? I'm very confused on how that's working. But when I left the Creation Club menu, it showed that they were all downloaded. So we're gonna go with that. The next thing we're looking at is going to be power armor paint jobs. And I already have this guy here. I think there's only 3 in particular that were added. Let's go to the chest piece, the torso. It'll be easy to see on that. Yeah, we got the 3 camouflage for him. We got aquatic, which is blue and black. We got desert, which is yellow and tan and brown. And then swamp, which is kind of just darker desert, if you ask me. But yeah, we got those 3 new paint jobs for power armor there, so that's pretty cool. We also picked picked up a Hot Rodder magazine last time, and it is a new one, completely unique to the Creation Club, and it gave us racing stripe paint here, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, just a bunch of different paint jobs and skins to really customize how everything looks. Let's see. I think we're good with with paint jobs for now. We've been going through a lot of them. There is still weapon stuff. You know what? Screw it. We'll just go through the weapon stuff and we'll call it a day. You know, we'll call it a day with this episode so that all of that is done. Let's go to the weapons workbench. And these I might actually customize. Let's see. We got aquatic camouflage, army, Atom Cats. I kind of like how that looks. Brotherhood of Steel, Children of Atom. I think I just like the Children of Atom look in general. The white and gray. Desert Camouflage, Enclave Paint, Gunners, Hot Rod Pink, Shark, Institute, Minutemen, Pikmin. Yeah, so this is actually a good thing, because the colors that are showing up on this paint, imagine those on the combat armor, and that's what you weren't seeing before. So this is the Pikmin paint. It's very similar to the art pieces and paintings you see in the Pikmin gallery. Railroad, Riley's Rangers, Swamp Camouflage, Tunnel Snakes. So I like the snake going through that.
I'm not going anywhere.
Vault Tech, and that's the last one. I think out of all of these, I know I already went with it for the Pip-Boy, but I'm just going to do Children of Atom. I like how that looks, you know? And let's see, let's do our pistol too while we're at it. It should have the same paint jobs. I'm not seeing anything new.
What's up?
I kind of like how the Vault Tech looks for that. You got Riley's Rangers painted onto there like that. Ooh, Pikmin paint looks kind of cool on that. We might have to go with the Pikmin paint for the pistol. Let's just keep looking. The shark paint job looks so dumb on everything it touches. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm not so keen on the Children of Atom paint on this one. I don't know. It doesn't look as good. Camouflage paint doesn't look bad. I think we'll go with the, with Pikmin. I like that. I like the red and black on it. And maybe, like, what did the Pikmin look like on this again? Screw it, we'll let them match. We got Pikmin paint on our weapons now. How does it look when we actually...
Last time we came back,
Oh, look at that. I love how that looks.
happy you're here.
I love that.
Where are we headed?
How does it look on our combat rifle? Okay, I don't mind that either. That looks kind of cool. Cool. That'll give our weapons a new flair to them. And I think that's pretty much all the paints and skins and stuff that we've unlocked so far. We'll get a few more, but we'll actually have to do quests for them. And I was going to try and knock out a quest before the end of this. It's for a creation called Gunners versus Minutemen. Let me look up how long it is real quick. Yeah, no, I think we will just pass on the quest this time, sadly. But it's not too bad, I guess. We'll definitely start with it next time. I feel like this is a good ending point, doing all the skins and paint jobs and stuff in this episode. We didn't do anything else really of note other than look at the VR stuff here. But I think that's good enough for me. It's nice to have... Sorry, it's nice to have these kind of break episodes where we really don't do too much. And if you look at it this way, in the past 4 episodes, we started with 36 of these quests here from the Creation Club. 37 if you include the miscellaneous objective for the vault suits. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I guess 20 from that. So 20 out of 38 remain. We've done almost half of these quests in 4 episodes. So that is good enough for me. We are making progress. So we'll go ahead and end it off here. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next time for more exciting Creation Club content. Bye-bye!